The movie starts with a beautiful girl named Abby. She has decided to run away from her father. She sends a message to her father that she would like to start a new life, away from playing cards and poker, also would like to enter a college. In the next scene, Abby arrives at the university and meets her friend. They go to dormitory. Then her friend shows her the picture of her lover who wants to take the girls out. But Abby refuses because she wants to focus on studying. Next, Abby's friend takes her out at the end and goes to an underground illegal fight with her boyfriend. She does not feel comfortable there and tells her friend that she wants to go home. Then she accidentally meets a guy named Travis. Travis is one of the participants in the fight, and it seems that he caught Abby's attention at first glance, so Abby decides to stay and watch him fight. She admires the courage of Travis. In the continuation of his actions, he tries to talk to Abby, but he is punched by his opponent and falls to the ground. Anyway, Travis ends up winning the match at the end. In the next scene, Abby returns home with his friend and she thinks about Travis in the shower and bed. The next morning, Abby wakes up and takes the money she has stolen from her father and goes to the university to pay the tuition, but the principal tells her that she doesn't have enough money. Abby tells the principal about her situation. She says she cannot ask her father for money because he is not a very good man, and she also has not had a relationship with her mother for several years. Therefore, the director understands her condition and agrees to accept her case for the college. Next, Abby meets her friend and asks questions about Travis and where they went last night. Her friend replies that Travis is her boyfriend's cousin. Then Travis comes there and hears Abby talking about him. Travis thinks that Abby is interested in him, but she tells him that he is not her favorite guy and pretends that she is not interested in him. In the next scene, we see Abby in the college, where she is checking Travis on Instagram, unaware of Travis sitting right behind her and sees everything. Abby quickly puts her phone down when she noticed him. Then she tells him that she is not interested in him and she does not want to sleep with him. But he surprises her and tells Abby that he doesn't want to sleep with her and wants to take her out simply just for some dinner. At night, Travis picks up Abby from the dorm. Then they eat sandwich, which Abby pays for her share and doesn't like Travis to pay for her food. Anyway, they start walking together and talk about each other's families and decide to stay just casual friends and to never have a relationship with each other. The next day, we see Abby jogging in the university park. She accidentally meets a guy after smashing his future kids and then apologizes to him. His name is Parker and he seems to be a good person. After returning home, the water cuts out while Abby taking shower, and Abby realizes that the dormitory has no water for the next 24 hours. So, at the suggestion of her friend, she goes to her boyfriend's house until the water problem to be solved. When Abby gets there, she realizes that Travis is her friend's boyfriend's roommate. She tries to leave the house, but her friend stops her and tells her that Travis does not come here all the time and spends most of his time outside. At night, she sits alone and prepares for the exam. She receives several messages from her father but does not respond to them. She then notices a voice in the room and sees Travis having some serious action with a prostitute. She realizes that this is Travis's job, especially when she checks his drawer. Then Abby wants to stay up all night to study in Travis's room. That night, without disturbing Abby, he sleeps next to her. In the morning, Travis is woken up by Abby's dreaming of some kind of kitty or something, but she is petting the wrong thing. When Abby realizes what she is doing, she starts screaming and fights with Travis afterward. Next, Abby has an exam and is late. She quickly leaves the house for the exam, but falls to the ground on the way and messes up her clothes and stuff. She meets her friend after the exam. Her friend tells her that her father sent her several messages and wants to talk to her, but Abby is not willing to do so. After that, Abby sees Parker and he asks Abby out for dinner. She is not interested at first, but when she notices Travis, she agrees to go with Parker to annoy Travis. Abby ignores Travis's text all night and goes out to dinner with Parker. After leaving the restaurant, Parker takes Abby to an underground fight, where Abby is surprised to find out that Travis is having a fight there. Travis is a very good fighter and she would enjoy watching him, Parker says. Later, Abby feels uncomfortable and breaks out of the place to get some fresh air, where Travis shows up for the fight and is surprised to see Abby. He's angry that Abby did not answer his calls. Then Abby sees Travis's opponent and she's like, "This guy will kill you." But Travis gets angry and makes a bet with her. He tells Abby if he loses, he won't have sex with anyone for 3 months, and if he wins, she would have to live with him for 1 month in the same room and bed. Abby watches the fight and encourages Travis's opponent, but in the end, Travis wins. Abby explains her situation to Parker, but Travis interrupts them and wants Abby to get out of the car. Parker seems to be scared of Travis and quickly pushes Abby out of the car. Travis takes Abby home. Abby forced to live with him because of the condition they agreed upon and tells Travis that if he touches her, she will kill him. Days pass and they live together without having a relationship. One day, Travis takes Abby to his family to meet her father and brothers. After dinner, they play cards. Travis and his brothers think that Abby is a rookie, but Abby surprises them by winning all their money. Abby says that she learned to play cards from her father in Las Vegas. Then Travis's father talks about the most famous card player in Las Vegas who had a daughter the same age as Abby. Next, Travis's big brother finds an article about Abby and they realize that Abby is the same girl. So they take pictures with her because she is a famous girl. In the following, Travis and Abby spend a good time with each other. The final week of the month is coming. Travis and Abby confess their love. One night, Travis notices that Abby is receiving a text from a stranger who she has said that she misses him. He thinks that Abby is having a relationship with someone else, so he decides to leave the apartment. The next day, he returns to the apartment and wrongly confesses to Abby that he read her messages. Abby tells Travis that Mick is her father's name and he's texting her. Travis is shocked and tries to apologize to her, but Abby doesn't accept. And this time, Abby leaves due to violating her privacy by Travis. The next day, Abby goes to the library and Parker visits her. They go to a place after spending a lot of time together out. When they arrive, Travis surprises Abby with a birthday party. Then Abby drinks a lot and starts dancing and calls Parker to dance with her. But Parker says that he's not willing to be with her because he knows that Abby is doing this to piss off Travis. He knows she's in love with Travis, but she doesn't want to accept the truth because of her ego. But Abby denies her love for Travis and says that she's not interested in him. But Parker doesn't believe her after a test by kissing her when she jolts. It gets obvious that she doesn't want Parker as she claims. After Parker leaves, Travis tries to stop Abby from drinking too much, but she ignores Travis and doesn't want to talk to him. Travis explains to her that he did everything to her and apologizes, but she doesn't care. Next, when Abby tries to kiss Travis, she throws up on his face. That night, Abby receives a call from her father saying that he wanted to be with her on her birthday, but he doesn't know where she is now. Abby is still drunk and gives her her address. The next morning, Abby wakes up and she apologizes to Travis for what happened last night. Then Travis prepares breakfast for Abby and Abby finally lets Travis to intimate with her. The next day at the university, she notices a strange man calling her. Abby doesn't pay attention to him, but the stranger tells her that it's about her father. He says that her father is in debt and his life is in danger. Therefore, Abby, without thinking, decides to go to Vegas with the strange man to see her father. At the same time, Travis wakes up and sees that Abby has left the house and becomes worried. Abby's friend tells Travis that she traveled to Vegas to meet her father and that her life is in danger. So Travis goes to Vegas to help Abby. Meanwhile, Abby visits her father and finds out that he owes $100,000 to somebody. Then that somebody named William shows up and threatens her father. She tells William that they cannot pay all his money in one day. William then asks her to play cards for them because he knows Abby well, but she says that she cannot play because she is under the legal age, and if she is caught, she will be expelled from the university. He threatens to kill her father, so she forced to play to save her father. The next scene, Abby managed to win the $100,000, but is caught by the security when she is leaving the game room. Abby gives the money to the man and starts to cry, then calls her father and tells him to run away. Abby returns to William and explains what happened, but he does not believe and starts to threaten her when suddenly Travis comes there and saves Abby. Travis goes after her, but Abby is angry with Travis for putting himself in that mess. When Travis tells Abby he loves her, she gets excited and they get a room. Travis then receives a message on Abby's phone from William, who tells her that her father has run away and he will take his money back from him. He then thinks of a solution and decides to participate in a competition called Death Challenge to save them. Abby wakes up and realizes that Travis is in danger. When Abby goes to the parking lot, she is surprised to see her father with the man who took the money from her. Abby is shocked and can't believe that her father planned everything and took advantage of her. Abby decides to confront her father and yells at him. She gets her father out of the car and tries to call Travis, but he doesn't answer. Abby arrives late to the fight because the fight has already started and Travis is getting beaten violently and unfairly. He tries to choke Travis, but Abby hits him on the head with a chair and he looks angrily back to kill the person who did it. But luckily, the club catches fire and everyone escapes from there. The next day, Travis and Abby decide to go home. Abby says she got the money she won in the card game and that her father just wanted to take advantage of her. She then thanks Travis for everything. At the end of the movie, Abby confesses her love and decides to continue her life with Travis.